The implications of anti-fascist reckoning for my practice as an artist and psychotherapist deepen my sense of what justice is and can be, and how I can do this in micro-relating with individuals and macro-work with groups and communities who have been marginalised and oppressed. Together, our work involves commitment to undoing that is never done. Moving Kinship, then, is replete with potential at this continuous moment, where all in the world feels as though it has been set asunder.
If you know B, you know that producing this book has been an incredible journey that has moved through, and moving is the right word, right? Moved through different phases of existence, different phases of being, and different phases of being, and has come in this kind of collaborative energy that B engenders so well, and has produced something I think very remarkable, and something that I know has touched a lot of people, and not only those that will read it, but those that were involved in it as well, that sort of pulled a little bit out of themselves and stuck it on the page. And that's what B does so well. People around her are able to pull that little bit out of themselves and hand it over in the spirit of Kinship.
My dad passed away in 2019, before pandemic. And since then, I feel like this material changed. So, so I'm singing, I'm dancing with light and softness.
Hit it. Now, I read this book when I was sitting at home, and while I was on the bus, and while I was on the tube, and I found something quite profound about being moved while moving. It sort of reframes the movement, and in doing so, the experience of the movement becomes a moment. She says, this is the way in, moving into the senses. Through quiet vulnerability, I enter softness, and attending to my senses, I trace time, and I grasp for it, entering into entanglements with the more than, troubling it, disturbing it, and resisting it. Finding kinship in the material.
Beatrice, like me, a feminist, made contact in 2020 inquiring about an operation. Did she know that I, as a black feminist, move with a healthy/heavy suspicion of white feminists? I don't know who else is here, but I do know that we are moving kin, that we cannot wait for the lights to come on to restore and feel each other. In main undoings. There's Beatrice still. Together, our work involves the commitment to undoing that is never done.
I was expecting the content that I knew be as an academic. And I started reading the introduction, and I had to take a step back. And then I realized this was much more than just an academic book. This was a book very realistic, that was not just about women, but about being true, very important, just is very beautiful. B was citing to real people with real life experiences. I thought this book can be a core also to realizing of the importance of the body and the movement before cognition disappears. Now that we are on the plane on the screen, I use it in a little way strong now on, not only when it's too late.
In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. In the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. In the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. In the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. In the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. Okay, I'll try and gesture as we go.
This gesture, I think, means everyone do.
Everybody's gonna move.
But so where move with the, this means everyone move with the trouble. Yeah, well, we're all together.
Something like that.
Right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
I think you got it. Yeah. So
And then maybe you'll cut them, yeah.
we'll see.
Because when we
We'll see
start
what
with the
happens.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a conductor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now we're warmed up. We're ready to move with the trouble. Here we go.
Move with the trouble. Move with the trouble.
This side, you ready? In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. In our homes, in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. One more. Move with the trouble. I want to be haunted, but how long does morning last? We're ancient before we are born, between hills, with blankets of spring snow. I long for her tenderness. Lost is never less what stirs in these cracks. Lost is never less what stirs in these cracks. Move with the trouble in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. With our trouble in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. With our trouble in the streets, with our planet, moving kinship. Move with the trouble. Move with the trouble. Moving through the depths, ocean to forest, I do what I can with words, infinite gestures.
A gesture of touch.